My family, and welcome to another morning coffee. I'm your host Rion, and we've got a special guest here going to be joining us shortly. Oh, let's sit back and relax. I'm back. We got some new gear. Got the new Lightmare jerseys in. They're fire. Little baby Yodi. Oh man, it's so good to be here with you guys. Last week was processing, and the main issue with processing things is getting a lot easier for many of us, especially in Dreamtime. We can talk about Dreamtime a little bit. Dreamtime's been a lot better over the past couple weeks. For about 3 weeks there, we were in Tartarus for about 3 weeks, helping people, transition and obviously getting them out of sticky situations. But for all my fellow light workers, light warriors, Lyrans, Octurians, Syrians, some of my Anunnaki that do pay attention to their lower fractals, some of my dragons, all right, some of the mantis beings that are cool, minus the hive mind. I like individuality, so does the original creator of your soul. Hashtag, that's what's up. The planet is shifting right now. The sun, the weather has shifted. The sun, I come outside, it's 50 degrees. You get in the sun, it feels like it's 70. It's very strange. If you guys need to get out in the sun every day and sun charge, this event that is going to take place in the next couple of years, I feel that these low-level gamma bursts and some of this infrared light coming from the sun, it's almost like we're taking this in small doses, so you guys need to get outside and get in the sun. You need to, if you need to wear sunblock, wear your sunblock. The organic, non-GMO are good with the dolphins and the baby turtles. Whatever sunblock that is, wear that. But for all my other fellow adventurers out there, financial system's about to pop. U.S. in the past 12 to 18 months has printed 40% of the actual currency that's ever existed in the history of the United States. That's why inflation's going through the roof. These jagaloons are just printing money. What else? It has nothing to do with you. You are awesome, God-loving creator beings of awesomeness. All these turds are going to be swept under the rug very, very soon and exported off this rock. What else? Big shout out to all my homies in Australia, in New Zealand, Australia, Melbourne. You guys are killing it. Love you. All my homies out there. Australia, New Zealand, the UK, all of these mandates and things, saucy, you know what I'm talking about. All these guys, Rand Paul's giving him a good run for his money right now over here. What else? For all those guys that aren't following the narrative, for all those people that are trusting their intuition, for all those people that believe in their soul, their will, and the purpose for incarnating on this planet, I tip my hat off to you. For everyone waking up through different stages of this, to understand that the original patent on a television back in the 60s was for hypnotizing a population. If you don't believe me, look it up. Okay, that 44 hertz is no bueno. We like that 432, baby. We like that 528. And we're working with different oscillations, scalar waves, and modalities right now with some of our technologies to express some of that. There's a lot of new technology that's been suppressed over the last 70, 100 years that is going to be released hopefully very soon. I would say sooner than later. Many of these things are coming to a head right now, but I want you to understand that right now, your soul, your heart, your vibration, your purpose, right, that love you share with your family, that's number one. With all of these fake facades and levels of consciousnesses that we bump into daily, to remember that doing your own research, diving deep. I've gotten some research recently that was sent to me that was like a slam dunk on anyone following this narrative. But here's the thing I got to say about it. I love everybody, and I understand everyone has wants and needs, and I understand everyone has certain ways of life in which they like to live. What I'm trying to express is anything that can be broken can be healed. I know that there are many things out there counteracting a lot of these things that they're trying to push. I would just try to say, open your eyes, right? Maybe stop searching on Google. Maybe start searching on DuckDuckGo. Maybe start paying a little more attention to some of these things as they roll out. Yes, there are financial abundance and prosperity packages, right, about to hit. But what does that mean for those of us when we truly understand that health is your true wealth? I guarantee you there are billionaires on this planet on their deathbed that would trade it all to be 20 years old again. That I can promise you. So remember, don't get caught up in the materialistic world. You show up with nothing and you leave with nothing in the material world other than the experiences that you create with other loved ones, your family members. Many of us incarnated as starseeds, angelics, and awesome beings out there, where we may herald from, to not only be here during this great transition, but to guide and assist as many of our fellow light beings and awesome people of Earth as humanly possible, or energetically possible, I should say. For all the cedar beings that have come into our atmosphere that are paying attention to the game, hi, my name is Rion, and these are my homies. Every single person staring at me, go ahead and give them a high five. Their higher selves may be a little slow to the punch, but they're really good people. What else? To understand that your highest light, calling in your highest light, is going to be that fast forward through middle management. That's the most evolved being on the top of your left-hand side. You also have a highest night, your most evolved version on your right side, your night side. Now listen, I understand there's many variations, vibrations, and oscillations in the universe based upon frequency that have many characteristics of salt and pepper, or white and black. But what I am trying to tell you is that the variations, what you need to pay attention to is understanding which polarity you're choosing. That is what I ask of you. Know when you're making a right decision that serves other people. Know when you're not making a right decision or making a decision to serve yourself. What I'm getting to is service to others, left-hand side, heart side, light side, service to self, right? Right side. But very simply to understand that it's not, in the middle is where you want to be. We don't need any more martyrs on this planet. What we need is our entire generation to swallow the lame consciousness on this planet, transmute it, and remove these guys from power as if they never were. Never write them in a storybook, and rewrite them like they wrote Tartaria and Atlantis out of history books. I never want to hear these losers' names ever again. All of these past lame people, our kids shall never know them. They shall be put into a commercial as if you want to watch weird stuff at 3 in the morning, yes, son, you can open that book. I want to know the names of all the light workers, light warriors, beings of stature who changed this world for the better. That is what I want to teach. I want 100% positivity and the rest of these beings to be treated like they were something forgotten throughout time. Now, for all of you say we all is one, yeah, absolutely all is one, but to also express what is the motivation of the population of Earth right now in the present moment. There's been many beings that have come before that were awesome and amazing and then later got compromised. What deals did they sign and what team are they playing for? This is what I express for you. If every human being wants peace, prosperity, and abundance on this planet, we must understand at our core belief system, we cannot have beings, nefarious beings, beings of weakness that must feed off of others in our space. They belong on another planet. They belong out of our collective. Okay? They can go figure that out somewhere else for the next 3 incarnations and then come holler at us when they grow up a little bit. That's all I have to say about that. Your soul beings, your oversoul knows that love is the answer. And I'm expressing to you in a very real way that love you share with your friends and family, that love of truth that you share. Never be scared to share your truth because you may save someone's life. You may save someone from jumping off that bridge. You may save someone from taking a drink of that alcohol or popping a pill. You don't know how your love, your wisdom, and your heart can help somebody. Never forget the strength of the light that you have within yourself. We're all in this together. Okay. Now to switch it up and have a little more comedy. Let me warm this up. This gentleman I went to high school with. He's also a comedian, stand-up. He's fire. He also is a master of breath work. And we have a lot of things to share. And the title of this video is called Full Circle. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Mr. Bowker. Go ahead and put your digital hands up. Give me some emojis. Give me some emojis. He's going to do all of our family a solid that may be kind of new at the awakening. And he's going to have ask and pose a lot of questions that maybe I haven't processed in quite some time. And the issue with that is translation. For many of us our starseeds, angelics, and I would say galactics, the information that courses through our veins is kind of similar to how the Colorado River flows down a canyon. it's hard to find the translation that you are now moving at speed and you can't remember what it was like being in the creek going a couple miles an hour because you're in the present moment with your guides and you're getting your work done. So I think this is a great bridge to kind of marry those two things together.
Yes,
And,
I'm in the river.
You're in the river.
I'm still like sometimes I
He
think I'm
literally
still
just
like
climbed
in the
Bell
raft.
Rock. He just climbed Bell Rock this morning, and yesterday I sent him to Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
He got here. So let's talk about a little bit how you got into town and when your awakening started.
Right.
Okay, so this is funny. This is funny. Go ahead.
So we went to high school,
Yes.
as Rion said, and we went to our 20th year reunion.
Yes, we did.
And that was end of 2019.
Yes.
And that was like an oddly spiritual experience for me. I connected.
He was the
with
DJ.
Rion.
He was the host. He had the microphone. He was hilarious. He did a great job.
Thank you. and it was awesome. I felt so good to be in the presence of all these people that I'd shared
Yes.
life with,
Yes.
you know, and we were able to let everything melt away from, you know, popularity contests and the caste system that you go through in high school.
South Bay, California was a very competitive,
Yeah.
cliquey environment, you know, so.
Yeah, and it's an awkward time, and you're all
Yes.
just trying to get through it. And I was able to just see everybody as just people from a time, right?
Yes.
And I connected with Rion, and we'd played football together,
Yes,
and
yes.
hung around together a little bit in high school, and I've seen what he's doing with morning coffee and everything, and I was like, what happened, man? Like, how'd you get here? You know, because I've been a spiritual person. That's the way my mother raised me and connected me with higher power and with spirit. And so I saw Ryan with a capital S, you know, like I see him and I'm like, what happened, man? He's like, we got to talk about it another
Yeah, he
time.
rolls up to me. He rolls up to me like at our reunion. He's like, I see his eyes big. He's like, bro, like what? I watch you. What happened? And I'm like in a 3-piece suit. I'm like, this is not the time or the environment. There's NPCs standing. I mean, there's a lot of people. You know, I feel like I was in Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. I was like, I love that guy. He looks exactly the same. It was awesome. And a lot of our homies, though, like, the thing you have to understand is we incarnated literally in the same year, in the same territory, on planet Earth at the same time. So everyone out there across the planet, remember, those beings you went to middle school or kindergarten or high school with, they came in, if you want to think about people incarnating at the same time, on the same wave.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel really close to my heart that like, I'm like, I just can't wait till we pop a couple more of our homies like popcorn. You know what I mean? I was like, you know, so go ahead.
Well, yeah, and so I mean, and at that time too, I was already aware of the understanding that we did all come in here together.
Yep.
We chose each other. We
Yep.
chose this time, and so you know, I know that Rion is in my life for a reason. I
Yep.
barely spent any time with him in my life, but I knew he was in my life for a reason, and yeah, something clicked that night. The next morning, I was driving home.
Oops.
And
Wait, what happened? Go ahead.
yeah, the next morning I was driving home and I was like, oh my God, like, you know, I went to my high school reunion and I had a spiritual experience of like just connecting with people and being perfectly present in the moment and having compassion for everyone. And yeah, and you were no small part of that, and I knew it at the time, and like, but it's
I was
come together
activating.
since
I didn't
then.
want to say that. I was like activating like everyone in the room. I'm like, you're gonna. I was like hammering on, dude. You were already there though. You were already like, oh my God, Beau. You will know Beau in the future for his. I mean, a guy probably have his stand up on Netflix. I count 3 years time. I would say in 3 years time, watch this video. He will be on Netflix in a stand-up comedy special. And by the way, I'm putting this on you
I know.
because he's got everything in the wheelhouse to get that done. But
Thank you, brother.
no, hey, well, you know, let's go.
Let's go.
go.
Yeah, no, activation on. Let's go. And so then after that, I mean, I went through some deep stuff. Big healing opportunities were coming up. Stuff from 10 years prior when my brother died and my mother died and my dog died, like all in the span of like 5 months. And and it was deep. And then I got the cocoa. Can I call it cocoa? I got.
You mean the chocolate?
No, I got.
The frying pan.
Yes, I got the frying
the
pan.
the cocoa. I was.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're drinking.
Well, I'm drinking cacao.
Cacao,
which is
so
not the cocoa.
It's not the cocoa.
No,
it's
no.
cacao. It's like
Yeah.
organic. He's like on that high level frequency.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm all about heart opening, and everything that I do is geared towards heart opening and helping others to open their hearts, and my heart was opened shortly thereafter. I got the cocoa, got super sick. And
the cocoa. He's talking about the jab bab.
Yeah.
The bibbity bobbity boop.
He
didn't get the bibbity bobbity boop.
No.
But he got it from the bibbity bobbity boop.
People. Yeah.
At the
end of 2019.
Oh, the cocoa. I was like, what are we talking about?
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what I'm allowed
He
to
got
say.
the coffee.
Right.
He got some of the coffee. I got the coffee back in end of July. Took 3 weeks to beat it.
Ugh.
You know,
Dude, I had it for 6 weeks, and I'd never been so sick, and I was emotional, and things from my past were coming up, and I knew that it was a spiritual reckoning that was happening. It was an opportunity, and as I felt it all and cried it all out, like, it moved out of my system, and my wife had already started training in breath work, pranayama breath work that we learned from David Elliott, and she laid me down, did some heart opening on me, and I experienced things that I couldn't ever imagine. I experienced my brother's death. I needed to process that on a deeper level. And then from there, I went to a men's retreat with Sacred Sons, and boom, my heart. I didn't know what had happened at the time, but my heart opened.
So you can say the breath worked, oscillated and vibrated your body enough through that healing ceremony and your own working with the breath to actually purge the program, to actually look at the memory of pain that you had to process and clear.
Yes.
Got it.
Well said.
Hey,
this is why he's the best. This is why he's the best, man.
All it is vibration. If you got little weird attachments or anchors pulling on you, or things in your unconscious that you haven't unpacked yet, right? Sometimes unpacking that unconscious or those past traumas is the way you can actually free yourself and clear that.
Yes, and that's what we do with the breath work. And when my heart opened, I was literally vibrating and tingling for a week. And it never stopped.
Let's give them some three tips. Three tips on breath work. Go.
All right. So with breath work, what you're gonna do is you're gonna breathe through your mouth. There's different versions of breath work. If you do more through the nose, it's gonna hit your pineal gland a little bit and help with your third eye. But the reason why with pranayama, I am focused on guiding breath work through the mouth is because we're literally we're bringing all the air down into these lower chakras, down right straight to the heart, and it helps get us out of our mind, get us out of that ego, that shadow, and just go straight into the heart, cracks you wide open. You know, I mean, if you breathe for 15 minutes every day, your life is going to change. Completely.
Go all in for 30 seconds. Show them how to. Go.
All right. So I would place my right hand on my just below my belly button.
Got it.
All right. Your sacral. Put your left hand on your heart. It's nice if you can do it lying down. That's how I like to do it because you get that straight airway. Don't put anything under your head. Just let it be a straight airway, and let's go. It's 3-part breaths, okay? So the first part is down into the sacrum.
Okay.
The second part, filling up the chest. And the third part, releasing through the mouth. So belly, chest, mouth. Belly, chest, mouth. You don't need to get it all in. You don't need to get it all out. Just be breathing in and out through the mouth. Let's keep going for 30, okay?
Bro, I feel like I'm like one of those Spartans on the battlefield, and I'm like, hoo, ha! Like I'm like, give me something to smash.
And I'm tingling.
Oh, I'm like,
my heart is open.
ha! Like I feel, who are we? And it's like, who? It's like Spartans.
Yes.
What do we do? Who? Like I don't know. That feels amazing.
Yes, brother.
I feel like we should do that in lines in Melbourne and just
Yes.
ha until like you're shaking the walls of reality. Thank you.
Yes, brother.
Okay,
Yes.
so different ways to do it. You could do it in a very kumbaya way.
Yeah.
I'm more like I'm pounding a spear on the ground or against my shield. That feels
Well,
fantastic.
we synced up right there.
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
got on
There was
that
a-
sacred
we had
masculine
a moment.
wave.
We had a
wavelength.
moment together.
Exactly.
Well,
And-
look at everyone who watches this on Earth. Who, ha, together.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, dude, that feels. I started tingling.
Dude,
I'm
so
ready
the
to.
tingling-
I want to do things.
Yes, the tingling, and especially when you feel it in your hands, that's your heart opening, right? And what this does is it opens up on a physiological level. It's opening up all your blood vessels. Everything just starts flowing. That's why you're still tingling, dude. I'm up
I
here.
just left my body, and I'm like, I don't know, like,
man.
are we doing things right now? Like, I'm activated right now.
And so what it does is it allows the energy to move through your body, and that energy is love. It's coming straight out of your freaking heart,
Yep.
and it's moving through your body, and it might find where there's resistance in your body. So if it's going in your head, you're starting to get a little bit of a headache or something, or you feel it in your lower back, boom, that's resistance. Ask it, talk to energy. You can talk to it and say, what do you need from me? What do you need me to see right now? And it's gonna talk back. Like, it's gonna talk back. You're gonna get those answers. 'Cause it's
15 minutes of that, I was like, dude, turn the lights off. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going. That's insane.
Dude, the sweet spot is 25 minutes. If you do 25 minutes, boom, you're gonna get majorly activated. You're gonna process.
I wouldn't try that driving
Whatever
a
you need.
vehicle.
Yeah.
No,
I've done it.
No, right now. Okay, let's do it for all the purpose.
No.
In your room in meditation,
Yes,
sitting
yes.
down. And
Please.
again, the force of that is whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, always listen to your body. Listen to your body. And push through the resistance when you need to.
So is it time to like joke about the people we went to high school with? Oh no, we're not. I'm just kidding.
You want to put people
No,
on blast?
blast. I mean, I like listen. Everyone who knows this guy, he told me all of your secrets. Now it's in my mind, and it's so hard. I'm fighting like a reins to not. No, I'm just kidding. We love everyone we went to high school with,
Yes,
and we
yes.
want the best for you.
Absolutely.
And like I said too, it's the collective consciousness of a planet. Our main MO, and for anyone out there who's a good person, a good heart, I want the best for every person on this planet. I want you guys to make your own choices, your own sovereign choices. I want human beings to remember what sovereign choices was. Me and Beau were talking yesterday about these narratives, and I started saying, well, you think this narrative is interesting that we're all going through right now with these things. What's really interesting is how many other things were we lied to about?
Yes.
How many other things? Have you guys seen the pictures from 1913? All of the incubators? Type in 1913 on Google, incubator photos. What is that? What are those? Where did the flu come from?
Ugh.
Spanish influenza. What was that? Where did it come from? What I'm getting to, there's a lot of weird things on this planet in this hologram, and a lot of weird choices. My expression to you is the reason why this world doesn't make sense right now with a lot of things people are saying is because the truth has been hidden in shrouds of this conspiracy lingo, which again was a word created by these three-letter agencies for the people that truly wanted the truth. They created this label. Look at Project Mockingbird. Project Mockingbird. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. Educate yourself. If you guys don't know what Project Paperclip is, educate yourself. Look it up. If you guys don't know about some of these clandestine agencies or the Majestic 12 or some of these jagaloons that sit behind the scenes and where they got their power, where they got their money, and why these guys are printing paper money out of thin air, which have never done anything to serve the people of this planet for their entire incarnation, the fact that their entire MO is something that's similar to Voldemort in the end of Harry Potter, that's where they're going. That's what they're choosing. I'm telling you right now, as a member of this galactic family, with every single vowel, syllable, sound that comes out of my mouth, I'm highly, highly monitored. And I'm here to tell you, I don't agree with how we've been treated down here. I don't agree with how we've been lied to down here. I don't agree with how us as little star seeds coming in hot in the early 80s, for all you little millennials out there, we were all my senior class was born the first year to be considered a crystal. Did you know that?
No.
We are the godfathers of the crystals. So for all you
I
little
like that.
millennials out there,
Putting that on my resume.
godfathers and mothers of the millennials, okay, of the crystals right here. Now, us indigos are a little different. I'm here to express that our job was to hold the line. Our job was to rip apart this fake facades of what it is to be a human being and find the true purpose that your soul wishes you to experience in this incarnation. Anything other than that is a waste of your time. At whatever point in your life you begin to recognize that and feel free again, feel your sovereignty, and then, like, for example, you just charged on Bell Rock.
Oh, yeah.
You can't wait to go home and show your boy, look, son,
man.
I climbed a mountain today, and
Oh, yeah.
we shall go there together, and I shall take you on this mountain, boy. Like, that's real. You know, I know you. You're like,
yes.
I'm taking my son here.
Oh, 100%.
So what I'm trying to get to is, like, that's the real parenting. That's the real love. It's helping the younger generations and our kids, right, not have to go through the same BS that we went through and our parents went through. Okay, keep it real for you guys. Our parents, a lot of them were raised in Catholic schools or in public schools. And at the time our parents went to school, what was allowed? Paddling. They literally had brainwashing and paddling in Catholic schools. You don't do what you're told. You literally get bent over in front of the class and paddled. Okay, now let me explain something to you. This is a form of brainwashing. If you don't agree with how we run things, here, you're getting paddled. Ask your parents if you don't believe me. Okay? Ask your grandparents. What I'm getting to, ladies and gentlemen, there's been a level of brainwashing that's been going on for the last 3 generations. My thing is that in our generation, I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid. I don't believe what you believe. I've done way too much research, and I'm not getting my facts from CNN, which, by the way, to be absolutely real with you, the CEO of CNN was caught on video inside of a bar, on video, talking about the reason why they put the polls on CNN the way it is simply for ratings. The reason why Joe Rogan's show has more views than CNN is the entire population is no longer watching these lame, dumb narratives. Okay? You got to open your mind and understand that there is some hoodwinking, for all you guys that know what that means, going on, and to pay attention and unleash the raw intelligence and intuition that you have inside of your body. Okay? Believe whatever you want, but first run it through your tum-tum, that intuition, my heart, does that feel right? Then your mind. I'm just trying to say, keep it, and I love everyone for their choices and the choices they've made in these moments, but I'm here to express it. Those of you who are critical thinkers out there, those of you that have lived and have some experience are going, something's not adding up.
Right.
Something's not adding up right now. Hey, guys, why are there soccer players grabbing their hearts and passing out in Europe?
Yeah.
Something's not adding up, guys. I'm trying to express things to you. Please pay attention and open your mind more into what you feel comfortable with. The reason why you're only comfortable watching one narrative is because either you're lazy or you already did something and you're trying to follow a narrative which supports what you already did. Okay? Listen to me. NAC, get it on eBay. NAC eats that graphene oxide out of your bloodstream. Look it up. Spanish doctors already figured it out. NAC. You got friends and family that already got the jibby jabba juba. Hey, NAC. Look it up. Get it. Take 2. I got magic. I just, I'm sitting on these platforms and I'm like, I'm a peacock. I gotta fly. I don't even know what you want me to do here. You know what I mean? I'm like, what do you want me to say? It's like, I was like, guys, hey, don't do that. We love you, kids. There's an abundance rainbow over here. You gotta make it through the storm. Okay, these little European jagaloons sitting in circles, Schwab, Pob, and Tob, let's be completely honest with you. No one likes these guys. They've never had any real friends. And to be completely honest with you, their higher selves are a shit show. Okay? Absolute. They're like, well, if they believe it, they must be what? We're brainwashed. It's not that we're highly intelligent, sovereign beings, you guys. We're literally sitting in front of a boob tube that is hypnotizing the population. They're messing with our food, our air, and our water to dumb us down enough to go, you know what, Beau, that's a good idea. Number 6, get it right in, you kiss her. I can't move my arms anymore, but I'm saving the world. No, you're not. You're offing yourself. Come on. So I'm trying, hey, I'm doing it for everybody. Are you, though? You're doing it for a bunch of globalists that are waiting for you to do it. So I don't really like those little turd Europeans hiding in Bern, Switzerland. I'm not a huge fan. I'm an American. You know what I mean? And Switzerland, you've never been a part of any major war for the history of this planet, as far as I am concerned. The only thing you got is giving tanks out in World War II and the diagnostics for it. All you turds hiding up there in the mountains, just remember, there are Americans over here that know where you are. You're not alone, and you're not hiding. Just be real. Us Galactics know exactly where you are at all times. Everything in this game is monitored, okay? The reason why I express this in a very loving way is this. Joking way, kind of, is I want you guys to understand that we are all one, and whatever these beings were programmed to believe by whatever species they were betrothed to or hybridized with, what I'm getting to is your heart, your soul, and that light in you is what reminds us of home and where we belong. I don't care what you've been blended with down here. I don't care that you've been in a family for 3 generations with a silver spoon in your mouth, and this is the way Grandpa told you it had to work. I'm here for all those people that watch me behind the scenes. Listen to me. I've said this for the last 8 to 10 years, for those that are paying attention. There are beings watching this game that do not care where you're born, where you're from, what your monthly income is, or how many countries you control. They're monitoring you on an energetic level. Is this being worthy of ascension? If you want to spend the next 20, what was that? I think it's around 25,000 years in a cycle. 22,000, 1,100 years doing a donut while the rest of us ascend, that's your choice. You know, maybe I'll throw some popcorn off my condo in 5D and go, hey, watch, I'm making it rain. You know, you're just throwing popcorn and gold coins off the condo. Hey, that's cool. For all of us that came from different star systems who incarnated to help this planet, wake up. Please wake up. And like I said, for all my homies out there across the earth who know who you are, you guys are doing a great job. I'm here to say everything's being monitored. There's 3 ships parked on the left side of Thunder Mountain every single time I go to bed. 3, just flashing on me. So, you know, I kind of, talk to him a little bit. Hey, what's up, homie? What's going on? I'm like, I don't know. I'm laying here on a couch watching Netflix. Can I get some sort of a bonus? Like, what are you doing on ship right now? Yeah, we're drinking a beverage, watching you guys. This is hilarious. We're monitoring the situation. There's a military base right over there. We have to make sure they're not doing weird things. What I'm getting to is that in every major city, and every major continent on this planet, you guys have galactic star beings, angelics, star family watching you. Never think you're alone. Never think they don't see the ridiculousness that is going on in this planet, okay? People are making choices right now to distinguish which timeline and which polarity they're going to reincarnate into. Okay, say that one more time. People are making choices right now on this planet and are actually being forced to choose a polarity and a timeline. Don't get it twisted. I choose to be with you guys living in Paradiso, surfing with sea turtles. We got underwater submarines, and we're trying to find Nemo. You know, we're growing acres of papaya and mango, and there's wild horses running down the streams. The rest of this nerd AI meta Star Trek, I don't know what your fate going on with your face, Zuckerbucker. But what I'm getting to, no one wants to go to Nerdland with you. Nobody. For all my Nordics out there, no one wants to go to Nerdland. Ever. It's not Ready Player One. It's you're in the avatar. Let's go.
Yes.
Go to the gym, work out. Be able to bench your woman in the air and make a TikTok video. It's not pushing buttons, running for imaginary coins like we're playing Mario Brothers. I'm just keeping it real with you. Don't get sucked into lame nerd land. You're going to be surrounded by a bunch of lame nerd beings. Just, well, this is the way to do it. No, it's not.
your soul and your DNA is so powerful and so beautiful, and that connection to Creator that we inherently have, that's our birthright, that's who you stick with. And I don't care what distraction or diversion they throw at you. I don't care what they say on any country's news channel. Your heart, right here, baby, right here.
Yes.
Just remember that.
Yes.
Woo.
Woo! I love the way it moves through you, man.
Just like, what? Yeah, if
I want your Netflix
bro,
special.
if I had a microphone and one of those like saucies up there, I'm like, get this gremlin out of here. Like if it was just back in the last time I walked the earth, that dude would have been with bells and whistles. I'm like, more cartwheels, saucy. Do some more cartwheels. Like, I don't even know how these people get in positions down here. It's absolutely ridiculous. So again, all laughter aside, I'm just being real. That little nerd cop in Australia too, you're on my shit list. That little guy's like, this is the new world. I don't know what Twinkie magazine you came from or what is going on with you having any set of authority, but I have to be honest with you, deep in my plums, you look like you can't do 10 push-ups and you're telling all of the strong people of Australia to listen to this. No, you, your dad, and your grandpa should be ashamed of yourself. You know, like, remember that movie Twin Dark Tower? You've forgotten the face of your father. You've forgotten the face of your father. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you guys. So I love Australia, New Zealand. Keep it up. These little turds, they'll be dealt with. I promise you, they're gonna be dealt with. Okay, that's my good belly laugh. So you're the comedian.
No.
I think I'm feeding. I'm feeding. I think I'm like pulling in the comedy, and then
my God.
it's coming out. I can't even.
It's
put
like
it.
Intergalactic Macho Man Randy Savage. It's my favorite thing in the world.
JJ Snooker. Let's get it. You know, like.
Yes.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. So, what else are we talking about?
I got questions, dude, because when I started watching you, I started watching Rion years ago.
We're now going into the questions land.
Yes, because I don't know what to call me. I'm in the Colorado River on the raft. Like I'm dipping toes in.
No, you're in there.
And I'm in the river.
You're in the raft.
I'm in the raft. Is that good?
No, I think I think he's in the river and you got an arm. You're on the raft.
I'm still holding on.
You're
a little
dragging
bit.
through the river, but you know what's important. You're holding on. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And so when I started watching Rion like years ago, knowing him from high school, I was like, one guy's name is happening. Oh, look at this. Right?
Come on.
I was like, what's happening? What is this? What is going on? There's like pyramids and there's like crystal swords and staffs and I was like, oh my God, what is he doing? And then as time went on, as I started to wake up more and more, I was like, oh my God, he's right about everything. Like, I was like, oh, he's not crazy.
Okay, first of all, this kind of sucks.
He's right about everything.
My woman asked him, he's all, so like when he first saw like Rion doing videos, they're like, oh, like, you know, he had a spiritual awakening. We don't know what he's doing, right? It's awkward to be 10 years ahead of your friends you went to high school with.
I can imagine.
So what I'm trying to express to you guys is this. Whoever that is, it could be you in your town, you're in your village, you in your country. If you guys see things and are having an awakening, call it out. Because it's like the 100th monkey effect. We're all going to get to a place of this higher awareness.
Yes.
Right? So the issue is that those that come out first, obviously, they're going to get hammered first.
Yeah.
Eventually, I did enough work behind the scenes and traveling the planet. You know, I was gone for I was telling some war stories with him yesterday. He's like, really? I was like, yeah, good Lord. About some of the work we did behind the scenes, but I was gone every 60 days on 60 days for about 7.5 years. So I earned my seat to be able to sit here calmly and collectively and speak to you about some things that I've personally experienced, not read in a book, not channeled through the ether. No, I was on a battlefield. I saw that dude. I saw that species. I saw my guys. I watched it go down. So it's a little different, not dreaming, not OBE, real life, engaging in spiritual combat. Now, again, I was trying to explain to you, he's like, what's a nice way to say that? And I was like, first of all, don't say anything I do, because he asked me, how do I activate my extra energy arms? You know?
Yeah, that's my question.
Why is that? That's like the first, how to activate deity level.
Because I hear about it, he's like, you know,
it's not easy.
8 foot, whatever, and he's like, and my energy arms came out and skadooshed some gremlin Arcturian. And I'm
No,
like,
not Arcturian.
what? I don't know what
Arcturians are
anything
cool.
is.
I know, but yeah.
That's what I want to know too.
Okay.
Who's cool?
Okay.
What am I?
Your
What
bird
is-
tribe.
Who am I?
Bird. I like. Okay.
I knew it.
Bird tribe. Okay.
Yeah.
You're an eagle.
Yeah.
Soar, baby. Okay, that's at the totem level. Now, I would definitely say Lyran, Arcturian. You have some Syrian. You're from Sirius B, like me. By the way, Yeshua was from Sirius B. Just heads up on that. Yeah.
good
Of all my
comfort.
fellow homies that are militarized in 60, you're from Sirius B. Sirius A is more diplomatic, right? Could be from Sirius. What else? You got the same issues with the dragon in
Yeah.
10 and the 8D Anunnaki I do. Yours is a little more hands off
Okay.
because you become domesticated, and there's so many diapers a higher self wants to watch you change. I'm just kidding. I love him.
Come on.
Hey, look. He's got two beautiful twins.
I do.
He's
Yeah.
gonna draw. I feel like Mike and Dave's wedding. He's gonna draw. This is Mike. He's gonna draw. No, but what I'm getting to is, no, you definitely have some high angelic, and obviously your mother was a high angelic as well. Many of us who, when you go up these bloodlines, the main goal, which I've spoken many times about, is that high seraphim DNA. Every star being, every aspect on this planet understands what a seraphim is, understands the power of the seraphim, and understands that is that real like creator juice. Seraphims are a lot closer to our creator than many of these species. Okay, so
How do people figure out what they are?
years of practice and
Yeah.
dialogue. No, it's he'll be holding sessions. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Well, the whole thing about the higher selves, obviously, you know, Palladians are awesome. I call those my 5D homies. I basically I broke down the dimensions into different lands.
Ooh.
So I didn't have like I wasn't biased. So 5D, I call it Palladian land. Now when I say that, there's probably 1,000 other species that exist in 5D. I'm just going for myself, Palladian land. 6D, Syrian land. 7D, angelic land. 8D, Anunnaki land. 9D, high angelic land. Lyran land, bottom floor of the Lyrans. They kind of step down there and they're like, oh, what's going on? What's popping? 12D, 10D, dragon land. 11D, I'm sorry, 10D, 11D is going to be more like Lyran land, Arcturian land. Arcturians and Lyrans really kind of kick it 13 and above. It depends on
13?
Oh yeah, so
How many D's are there?
so for everyone on Earth right now, just focus on here to 12D. There's a barrier on 12 that's basically deity level. And I thought to myself, I was like, I can keep going. Yeah, I mean, there are the highest level, then it goes to like planetary guardians, the higher up you go. Then it goes to solar guardians, they guard the solar system. Then it goes to galactic. And as you keep going up the dimensions, I don't want to toot my horn. I don't know what they're
Toot it.
I don't know what they're teaching down here. But I mean, it's, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I like showed up, I'm like, so we're going to talk about solar system guardians, and on planet Nibiru, it comes by. I mean, I don't know. They're still figuring out that we're not alone in the universe. Not you guys, mind you, but the narratives they're trying to push. Carl Sagan knew the truth. He didn't tell the truth to the population, just to be absolutely real, because they thought the population wasn't ready for it. By the way, I think the population not being ready for it was the biggest BS thing after, what's his name? Rosebud. What's the guy who did the? He told everyone on the radio, Mars is attacking.
Orson Welles.
Orson Welles, right? Rosebud. So after they did the Orson Welles thing as a test, or whatever he did that, they kind of took that in that weird 1950s brain mentality and said the population will never be. No, the population is ready. We've been ready, and we're tired of you little turds pulling the strings. We're free sovereign beings on this planet. We're fully integrated multidimensional beings. We're waiting for this solar event to fully activate my DNA. And when that happens, good luck, Chuck. I'll tell you right now. And if you could just bilocate, you're like, hey, I'm doing tap dances. I'm tap dancing on the fake, the fake little set they have up there in Northern California. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now it's coming out. Now I'm
Yes.
like, Newsom, I hope you feel better, buddy. Like, I don't know. Are you a little sleepy? Oh, God. Some of these dudes, skadoosh. So anyways,
Yeah, back into the comedy and trying to be real. So yeah, I was gonna say the energy hands as you're prepared to move more energy and as you are tested, you travel the world, you pick up some of these ancient DNA codes from different sacred sites. Your higher selves will test you in dream time, they will test you in 3D. Every single time you unlock a set of energy hands, your highest light or your light side has to sign off on you, and your night side has to sign off on you. Now, mind you, my night side was like, get it, but my light side was like, whoa, 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 absolutely not. He's not ready. So what I'm trying to say for you guys out there, talk about the Reiki, talk about your energy hands, talk about the first level that most people should focus on when wanting to heal somebody. Let's start there.
Okay. So yeah, so I got attuned actually not too long ago to Reiki, and just a magical experience. I mean, so the way that I work with a client is I close my eyes
And you touch them.
and I do touch them. I do touch them. Sometimes I don't though. Sometimes I'll move my hand.
But my order is
with the bios
No,
and
go ahead.
scanning.
You got me in I'm in your comedy brain.
Yeah,
And
man,
you're-
I
look,
love it,
I'm
dude.
in his comedy brain. He's in my spiritual
Yeah,
brain. Like
yeah,
we just
exactly,
switched seats.
we did.
Okay, no, go.
And so no, but because I was saying to you last night,
Yes.
like, it's less visual for me. Like I don't see the energy as much as I feel it.
Right.
You know, and me, I feel through my heart. Like I get the shivers, I get the kundalini that moves up my spine and
Yes.
cracks open, and I get
Whoa.
the chills a little bit. There
Whoa,
you go.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
And so, but yeah, but I do a scan, and I feel the energy. And then yeah, so I can feel kind of what's going on, where there might be some blockage, where it's not me, it's the energy itself. It's the Reiki that's saying, oh, right here. It's spirit saying, oh, right here, like in the throat, like, you know. And then from there, like, I mean, I move intuitively, and I mean, I'll start. Oftentimes, I'm called to with the solar plexus, like. I open it up and I just start pulling strings and,
Yep.
and attachments
Pulling
and
attachments,
start
yes.
digging it out. And then and a lot of times what I'm called to do, I found, is I go to the root. I feel down into the root because I feel the support of your ancestors. And they're down in your root, and they want you to know that they're rooting for you and they're with you, and you are healing that bloodline. And I will assist the energy in your body, and I'll just push on your feet, and I'll send all that love from your ancestors, boom, up into your heart through your solar plexus, so
like that.
you know who the hell you are, and right up into your heart, and boom, and yeah, and people feel it. But yeah, and so yeah, I'm so interested in
Okay,
like
we can do it.
more the
Okay.
energy arm, so that I can get more attuned to
Okay, here.
moving energy.
Put your
system.
hand out.
Okay.
So what side is this?
Huh? My left side.
Also known as your receiving side.
Yes.
Okay, put your right hand out. Also known as your
Right side. Sending side.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Put your hands down a little bit.
Like touching Yoda?
Okay, you touch Yoda.
Okay.
Here we go. Wait, don't.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
God, he's
I'm so sorry.
precious. God, he's like, I'm like Mandalorian. So, 3D hands,
Yeah.
5D hands are about this big. Okay, so if you can see, they're bigger than your 3D hands. So
Yeah.
for all you Reiki masters out there, what you're doing is when you casually put your hand over somebody, what you're not seeing is someone's energy hand coming through, reaching through the membrane, through the molecules, using 100% of that energy. Remember, I got this, 99% empty space. Nassim Harriman broke this down. 1% matter, 99% empty space. So
That's what we are.
we're that 1% of matter with mixed with 99% empty space. So by you going like this, your hand has plenty of room energetically to go in and remove an attachment, to remove a blockage, to heal an organ, whatever it may be.
Radical.
Yeah, so you know. And
Nice.
same thing with your feet. Your left foot pulls energy from the grid. Your right foot sends it. Again, for you guys who are new, that's what I put in the title. Pinkies are earth.
Oh.
Copy.
Look at
Pinkies
that.
are earth. Index is water. Middle finger is fire. Pointer finger is wind. Thumbs are intent, What do I want to do with all of these?
This is new information.
Hey!
That's amazing. I love that.
You know, so when Yeshua's going like this, what is he controlling?
He's controlling Earth.
Nope.
Dang it. Oh yeah, Pinky is Earth.
No. So if I'm pointing like this, here's the Yeshua.
Okay.
For everyone on Earth, you guys know what this means. So what am I pointing? I'm taking wind and fire, and my intent is balancing water and earth, right? My intent is balancing water and earth as I direct current to you or I move things from you. It's like a laser. Wind and fire in rotation, right? Using water to balance and earth to ground. So there you go.
Dang. That's amazing,
Hey!
dude.
Tip your waiter
real
on the way out.
stuff.
I don't know.
That's
My
incredible.
higher selves are awesome. I'm just a messenger.
Shoot.
I'm just a guy
I love it,
in a
man.
I'm a meat popsicle.
Yes. So what
ahead.
else can I do else can we do to further activate those energy hands? Like you said that your high selves like test you. What are those tests like? How do you get to be tested? It's just when you're ready?
Okay, so what would I say? I think I can channel it easier than trying to explain it.
Do it.
Okay.
He's gonna channel. Don't mind him.
And my higher self is way better than than translating it. So here we
Yeah.
go.
His higher self loves coffee.
No, that's just me to keep the vibration.
He loves coffee.
Wait, tell me, this
Meat
is some lemon
popsicle
water.
loves-
Meat popsicle loves wout and coffee. All right, so
Which finger's coffee?
I don't know if there's a finger for coffee.
okay.
It's probably a lot of fire and
Right.
a lot of ground.
There you go. There you go.
Sounds like a name of a company. Fire Ground Coffee.
Yeah.
Okay. So, question.
Question is what are the tests like, and how do I prepare myself for a test, and what are these tests like?
Based upon your soul agreement upon coming to this planet and the amount of responsibility you wish to wield and the speed of your consciousness growing within the suit will be tested on the merit of your integrity and what you will do with those powers. They are not for the faint of heart, and they are not for those that are curious. They are for those to be unlocked to serve a planet, to serve humanity, to serve the light on this planet.
You heard it here first.
I'm sorry, my eyes are closed.
Yeah,
I feel like
no.
Bashar right now. Oh, good day. No, come on, hit me.
That was beautiful.
No,
That
no,
was beautiful.
Okay, hit me with some questions.
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay. What, you want more things?
Let's do the Bashar.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't have to do that because it's weird. But here we go.
Okay. So how do we talked last night like 3D, 4D? You said I do not want to be in 4D. 4D
No.
is bad news. I want to get to 5D.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How do I do
5D
that?
is heart first processing. So you're processing with your heart. You are service to others. You do not have malice in your heart. You are a creator being. You are of service. You create abundance for others. You create, and I would say like you become the rain. You become the river which feeds the villages and the crops. You become the source of energy that others thrive on, and you assist in their abundance, and you care about them and their happiness every waking moment. You are true angelic in the flesh. You are a true beacon of light on any planet you incarnate into. You become the one that digs 100 wells for 100 different villages. You become the one that 3D prints entire villages for people that generations can live in. You become a being that is behind the scenes, but is smiling behind the scenes at the great deeds they have done to assist others, beings of which that will never even know their name.
Dang. Yes. Thank you.
Hit me.
Okay, it's coming.
Come on, the hardest questions.
What
Go.
is so if I'm just waking up, if I'm watching this and I'm just waking up, what is the
Choice.
next best way for me to level up?
Choice.
Choice.
You, no matter who you are on this planet, you always have your free will and sovereign choice. Okay? You have the choice to wake up. You have the choice to go to the gym. You have the choice to wake up and put your headphones on and greet the sun at 6 in the morning with your little sweat outfit on and listen to your music and pump that blood through your body and restore yourself and pull in that solar energy and starting to activate that dormant DNA, you have to choose to wake up. You can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink. That inner curiosity must be met with an action which benefits the human suit, the human experience, and allows your consciousness from your higher selves and your stream of consciousness to flow effortlessly through every membrane and molecule and atom of your body until you become one with spirit.
Thank you.
Hit me.
All right, more.
You got two more.
I got two more. Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Um,
You put a quarter in that machine on Santa Monica. I don't know, the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
Zoltar machine. You got two more questions, so think about what everyone
Right.
wants to know. Come on.
right. All right.
2.5 months until this rhetoric is over. Big change is coming.
How do I open my heart and my third eye? Those two things.
Clearing broken programming, clearing, detoxing, removing parasites from your intestines, changing your diet. Diatomaceous food grade, diatomaceous earth food grade is an example of a way you can clear parasites and things that are sending your brain and your stomach different chemicals to make you operate and feel a different way. As a reflection, I share this with you, diatomaceous earth food grade, a tablespoon or a teaspoon in your smoothie every day begins to clear out those parasites or those things that influence you. So in the same way, what I'm expressing is in your life, you have attachments or things that are parasitical that sway you or divert your attention from you focusing on yourself and your heart. So the first step would be detoxing yourself, removing yourself from a grid, a matrix, an electromagnetic smog environment, going out into nature, camping with your family for 3 to 5 days to get a deep breath of air to allow your biological system to compete and up level in those spaces instead of trying to do it in a place that was designed to keep your frequency low and controlled.
Yes.
One more.
How do we find our purpose? How do we center in on
Purpose
what our
is driven
purpose
by your passion, your passions. Right? Your passion is to make people laugh. Your passion is to, no matter where you are on earth, when someone is laughing, they're in the present moment.
Yes.
They're literally having a physical reaction when they're in complete bliss and they're laughing.
Yes.
To make people laugh and to share that joy brings everyone instantly into the present moment. Thus, you become one with them in that moment. So, no matter where you are, what stage you're on, that audience connecting with you and laughing with you in that moment, you've created a moment in their life of a moment of bliss. And maybe it only lasts for 5 minutes or an hour, but they shared that moment with you. So I would say the purpose of life is to share as many moments of bliss with others as humanly possible, as energetically possible, in whatever form of that laughter, that love, or that unconditional love is necessary to really make people feel loved and supported. That is the unconditional love that we bring to this planet.
Thank you.
I'm cooked.
You did well,
Hey,
brother.
that's okay, all
Thank
right.
you for answering
Now
that.
I'm just
I
gonna-
hope. I mean, I know this is like a lot of this is, rudimentary
good.
for many of the viewers. So,
But some is new, that's why we did it.
yeah, no, I hope that it does open up to new folks that are,
Well, I'm back.
still hanging on to that
Hey, YouTube, we love you. Hey, why don't we do this, ladies and gents? Wherever you are across this beautiful planet on this beautiful Sunday, go ahead and punch in which territory, which city, where you're punching in from. Show everyone on the planet, show everyone on these platforms that there are light workers, light warriors in the flesh suits. We incarnated together here to change this world for the better. Show everyone where you're from and
Yes.
share little words of wisdom. If you have, share where you're from and maybe a comment of, this is my word of wisdom for today. We are one team. We are one breath of creator across this planet, okay? Or creator.
Yes.
Whatever it is, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Creator or creator.
Can I ask you this? I've been feeling into
Sure,
this
I'm just lighting sage vibrating over here. Anything else you want to know? I'm just kidding.
No, let me ask you
What do you
this,
got? What do you
because
got?
this has been coming up a lot for me lately. Letting go of the hierarchy of emotions, meaning letting go of and seeing in a new way praise or joy and grief. And I've been looking at I've been coming to the understanding
So
that
what you
it's
did-
all so sweet.
Yes.
Like all of human experience, even the suffering is really so sweet because we are not our thoughts.
Right.
We are not our feelings or emotions. We are, as you so beautifully articulate, higher dimensional beings of love and light.
Right.
And so I've been looking at sorrow, grief, just the human experience, you know.
I got this. So-
yeah, please.
We experience sorrow and grief to create an experience that we can heal from and
Yes.
gain wisdom from.
Yes.
So if that same experience ever happened again, we already did our homework assignment. We know how to process it, and if it's happened to someone else, we can share with our own words of wisdom how they can process it and get through it in a much faster, accelerated way to not let the memory or the attachment or the negative experience take them off their path and steer them, you know, off that freeway into side streets where people get lost for 10, 20, 30, 40 whole incarnation. The experiences, good or bad, are to help us steer and learn at an accelerated rate. As we well know, that Earth is the school of hard knocks. It's also emotional rehab 101. You learn very fast here because you experience a lot of different emotions very thoroughly and very distinctly all the time. On other planets, they do not have this Jerry Springer show running 24/7. Okay, people would have changed the channel a long time ago. Okay, but what I'm saying on Earth is it's a very fast, accelerated pace to experience things, to grow at a very accelerated rate.
Yes. And that's something that we can feel into and remember
Yes.
when we are going through
Yes.
the ish.
Absolutely.
You know, that this is all for your
I like that,
acceleration.
the ish.
The ish.
I call it Shiza.
The Scheiße, there you go.
Scheiße.
For all you Germans.
Any Germans out there?
Team like Germany.
The cool Germans. The ones that didn't leave us in a breakaway society living on the moon, you know? Just keeping it real.
Those ones.
Those ones.
Oh. Dude.
The ones that don't have draconian girlfriends. Just those guys. All right. Anyways. All right. You say, Joseph. I need some of this.
Yeah.
We're having fun today.
This is a blast.
I like
Dude,
it. I
Thank
like-
you for having me, brother.
Hey, of course.
No, man.
I like it. You got me into channeling mode. Normally, I can't do it. I need help.
Really?
Well, you know, because you start, you know, shredding, and you know, for the first 10 minutes, I was just thinking about that nerd's face in Australia, telling everyone they have to. This is the new da 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 da. Oh my God, you just need to get pantsed and noogied on public television, and just put back in the trash can, just like in high school. Like I don't know. Some of these guys, I don't know. You know, if you're from Australia, I love you. You know what's up, okay? You know I love you.
So great.
Keep up the good fight, man.
Okay,
Okay,
you want me to grab the medicine cards?
I'm gonna do these.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one pull from each of these
You
decks.
do that.
And then I will do this for all my star seeds, angelics, galactics, Lyrans, indigos, crystals. We'll do a 3-card pull.
Arcturians?
Arcturians, of
Okay,
course, high
okay.
speed, low drag. The teachers of the Palladians, many of the Arcturians.
Yep.
Some
What about the Lemurians? Are they people?
Lemurians,
Lemurians.
Lemuria, or people of Mu, right?
Oh yeah, I
People
just
of
read
Mu.
about that.
Yeah, it's on your hand.
How do you
Let
know
me see.
everything? How
That-
do you know
well,
everything?
Why don't you show?
in the
Why don't
galaxy?
you share them? You got an M on your hands too. Here we go. All right,
That's Mu.
people of Mu, baby, bang.
So are some people not of Mu?
Some people are of Atlantis. We are of Mu. We were the cool surfers. They got a little too weird and nerded out, and they took the meta timeline.
The Atlanteans?
Yeah, they did the little, like, you know, the Zuckerberg shuffle, you know, and then it just got real weird. No, I'm just kidding.
Bad move, Atlanteans.
No, I have lives in Atlantis too. Look, it was an old civilization. We have many lives in different times.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 3-card pull. We have the Star Dragons. All right. We have the Vikings, and then we're gonna have for the ladies the Isis Oracle,
Ooh.
because we love you. There's ladies out there. Love the ladies. All right. So I'll put these up here as our 3 decks. We shall.
Yes.
Oh man, you might be able to see my Lightmare shirt. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, guys? I love you. I can't see on YouTube yet. For all you trolls out there, I told you I pay better than Google.
I don't know. You're getting paid $12.55. You know, like I got you. Send me an email. And I'll pay you better, and I'll have you work for me because I'm a lot cooler boss than Google. Just letting you know. All right. For all you DARPA and space agencies, my higher selves outrank you. So you're gonna find that out when you jump in the backyard. What else is funny?
What are NPCs?
Non-player characters.
Okay, what's that mean?
You haven't seen Free Guy.
I haven't seen Free Guy.
So when I said NPC, you didn't know what it meant.
No.
NPC is a non-player character. You guys should all watch Free Guy.
This
And
movie like just came out.
yeah, I know. Ryan
Okay.
Reynolds is hilarious.
All right.
NPC is a non-player
He's good.
character.
Okay.
It's like, have you seen Jumanji?
No.
You have not seen You have
No.
kids. You haven't seen
I know,
Jumanji?
I know.
When he's like, welcome to Jumanji, and he only has a limited amount of things he can say. So you ask him a different question, and he goes, look, welcome to Jumanji. No?
No.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen it.
I actually did that in public once. Someone was like hitting me with some like weirdness, and I literally just rotated and was like, welcome to Jumanji. And like everything they said, I was like, welcome to Jumanji. They were like, oh my God, this guy is just shutting me down. Yeah, you're an NPC. I love you. Wake up. What else?
I bet a
With
lot
love.
of people in the comments are like, get that NPC out of
Get
here.
that NPC. No, you are not. You
I'm
are.
too there.
You're an up and coming. You have.
Yeah.
You've got your life jacket on, the helmet. You even have an oar, and you're just holding on to the raft for dear life. And
Is that good? Do I want to let go of the raft?
No, you want to get in the raft eventually.
Oh, I do.
So you can
I
have,
thought
like,
I just wanted to be in the river.
No, I mean it's cool. It's wet. It's probably freezing.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean,
Oh, cold plunges. That'll get you going too.
I will give you this to pull out because I cannot get those out. All right, so ladies first, we shall pull a card for this week. Things upcoming, things to pay attention to for all star seeds, angelics, and galactics. For all my family out there, for all my family waking up, and for Justice and Mott. And for all my fellow Libras out there, all those beings that believe in justice, right, and love and sovereignty on this planet, these 3 cards are for you. All right. Okay. Relax. Okay. Oop. Oish. First card is Queen of Heaven. Blessing from Divine Empress of the Skies. Queen of Heaven. For all my fellow awesome goddesses out there, ladies of awesomeness, fellow Valkyries out there. Your card of this week is Queen of Heaven, blessing from the Divine Empress of the Skies.
She's gorgeous.
I mean, yeah.
That card is hot.
I mean,
Am I allowed to say that?
I mean, you could hold it up and make comments, but I mean, like,
Oh
you can't
my
become the
gosh.
Queen of Heaven without.
Yeah, Queen of Heaven. I mean, I guess you gotta have it.
You gotta get it.
You gotta have it all.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it
All right,
tight.
there we go. Queen of Heaven. All right, now for all my fellow Vikings out there, men of old who still believe in integrity, honor, and loyalty, and truth. This card is for you, for all, again, all my fellow incarnates here on Earth.
We got into some of that Viking energy with the breath work.
On Zeus, you can read this. I don't even know, but this guy looks legit.
Dude. Yeah.
Whoa.
On Sue.
Oh, whoa, no.
Yoda!
Yoda! I love you.
Yeah.
For all of us out there, Ansuz. A-N-S-U-Z.
All right. You want me to read this?
I want you to read that.
Improved communication, clear thinking, and wise action are all of great importance now. Do not deny what someone or something really is in favor of, a kinder perspective. Find order in chaos. That message keeps coming through for me.
Yes.
We have inherited both positive and negative aspects from our ancestors, and it is useful to know both. The universe is conspiring to open up new ways for you. Here is an invocation. I inhale. I am filled with your divinity, the spark of all that is. Awareness floods ignorance. My blood sings in recognition. I exhale the chaos and stagnancy. I am Ansuz. You want me to keep going?
No, but I
right.
want you to read the Queen of Heaven
Dang.
because they want to know.
Yep.
There
All
we
right,
go.
let me
So,
get that.
the Queen of Heaven.
Blessing from the divine empress of the skies. The Queen of Heaven, the divine empress of the skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. Dang. That's good stuff.
That's some good stuff.
That's some power.
Hey, big what up to
Yes.
the Queen of Heaven. Woo. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Holla. I'll be out of here soon. Don't worry about it. Okay. And for my fellow dragons out there across the earth, here we go. Starseeds, angelics, galactics, fractals of cedars, original creator of our soul incarnates, source incarnates, a card to express the upcoming week and what we should all be focusing on. Bringing down the hammer. Wisdom, asking questions.
There you go.
So, wisdom, asking questions. Wisdom, asking questions. So, what type of questions should we be asking? What type of world do we want to live in? What type of experiences have we all collectively gone through together? How can we change this world? What wisdom have we extracted from this experience that we all shared together? Okay? That's what we should be focusing on. Whew! And with that, ladies and gents, oh, you want to read it?
Sure, I'll read it.
Yeah, wisdom. Get it. I
I'm
like
prepared.
this. He's prepared. Go. Wisdom.
Constellation is Draco.
Draco.
Dragon.
Yep.
Star, Eltanin?
Sounds good.
All right. Gamma Draconis.
Okay.
Wisdom of the Herald. Live your life and breathe your very breath, surrounded by the great mystery. Getting back into that breath work. Indulge. Be engulfed. For where there is wisdom, there is also uncertainty. It's okay to give yourself away to the greater mystery. Ask every question. The wisdom of the dragon. When you ask, I answer. I am here in all situations, but you must seek me. Wisdom comes with age and time, but never in the face of arrogance. Be open and allow the experience to surround you. There is more to this thing than you. Lose some and gain all. Yes.
Get humble.
Yes.
Right? We're all in this experience together, man. Get humble. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure, brother.
Yes,
absolute pleasure being
Thank
here
you.
today. Where can they find you?
At Beau Bowker on the gram. Beau Bowker.
Beau Bowker on the gram.
Yeah.
And ladies and gents, I told you I'd give you a head start on everybody. All of the new t-shirts are in, and they're in the shopping cart, the light mirror, and then I have like, I don't know, I'll get closer.
Lightmare.
I changed the design. I don't know if they can see it. Let me get down. Can they see it on the camera?
You can see the top of the design.
How
There
about
you
that?
go.
Oh,
You
hey,
can see
hey,
the middle.
hey,
All
hey.
is one.
All is one. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So, We are here. All the new teas are in at store.teamlight.com. All new stuff. We've been working very diligently, getting ready for lots of awesomeness and sales and good things. We've been working nonstop to make some of the most powerful energy tools on planet Earth, and it's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here today. Sending love and appreciation for everyone on YouTube and on Facebook and across this beautiful platform. If these messages resonate with you guys, go ahead and feel free to share. As you guys well know, they lock my views at 1.2, 1.4 on Facebook. And on YouTube, there's 120,000 subscribers, but they keep it at 20. So do yourself a favor. If some of these things do assist you, or you think you might have some friends that might resonate with some of these things, feel free to share, because some people need to hear this today. All right, we love you guys. Sending love.
So much love.
From
Thank you.
Sedona. All right. Facebook, we love you. May the force be with you always. Love you guys. Peace. Stay strong, Australia. All right, YouTube, we love you. We hope that you have an amazing week and everything that you want will manifest. Hold tight. We know it's crazy out there right now. Just know that you are very, very loved, and our original creator of our soul is watching everything. We love you. Peace.